What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here with some breaking news and some good news at that. And we do not get to talk about good news much on this channel. But an arrest has been made in the Shanquella Robinson case. Yes, you heard me right. No, you don't need to clean out your ears. An arrest has officially been made in the Shanquella Robinson case. This is not a drill. This is not a rumor. It appears that this one is real, ladies and gentlemen. You know, as I reported to you all the other day, an arrest warrant was put out there for someone. We know Shanquella has 6 little so-called friends that she went to Mexico with. We did not know for sure who this arrest warrant would be for. Some people were scratching their heads like, who could it be? Who could it be? You know, and some people thought maybe it was for Winter Donovan because we heard there was a second video of Shanquella being attacked again, but we haven't seen that video. But as I told you all, it seemed pretty, evident to me that that the arrest warrant would be for Daejhanae Jackson. And it turns out the arrest warrant was for Daejhanae Jackson. And she has been arrested. And y'all know I got some feelings about this one. But first, before I get into all of that, I want to bring you all a quick word from this video's sponsor. Hey, it's Cinema Shogun here, and I am excited to announce that I have officially joined the Swag It app, where I will be posting some exclusive videos as well as behind-the-scene content that you're not going to find anywhere else. And I would be honored if you all were to join me over on the Swag It app today. All you have to do is download the app. The link will be in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. It's totally free. It is a totally free way for you to support me and to support the channel. But not just that, I'm going to be hosting some awesome giveaways over there as well. In fact, me and the good folks over at Swag are hosting a $100 giveaway. The only thing you have to do to enter this $100 giveaway is to download the Swag app, create an account, and follow me, Cinema Shogun, and you will be automatically entered to win $100. But not just that, I'm going to be hosting some giveaways of my own. So I will be giving away some of my own money, and I may even be giving away some Christmas gifts, but only to the people who are following me over on Swag It. But I want to give you all a quick rundown of what Swag It is. Swag It is a new video app that lets you give points to your favorite creator, such as myself, and you can earn points while doing so. You exchange your points for gift cards or PayPal cash. All you have to do is download the app by clicking the link in the comments and follow me, Cinema Shogun, for exclusive content and your chance to win $100 and more. It's a fun way to be entertained. It's a totally free way to support the channel. And you can even earn some extra money while doing so just in time for the holidays. I am really excited about this. I can't wait to upload some exclusive content over on Swag It. So be sure today, if you have some time, download the app and be sure to follow me. The links will be in the description and the pinned comments of this video. People always ask, how can they support the channel? I don't even include my Cash App down in the description of most of these videos because I know it is a tough time financially right now. I don't do live streams and collect super chats. So if you would like to support the channel, download the Swag It app and follow me today. But let's go ahead and get into this because boy, oh boy, do I have some thoughts. Daejhanae Jackson has been arrested, and I am happy. When I saw this news, I was actually out to eat. I was spreading some hot cheese on a piece of bread, and I saw the news, and a smile went across my face from ear to ear. And the person I was eating with, they're like, what are you so happy about? And I'm like, listen, it's not because of you. It's because of what I just saw on my phone. But I am telling you all right now, I am really happy right now because so often in the cases that I've covered, justice is never served. There's some cases we've talked about on this channel that we still don't know what the hell is going on. The Gabby Petito case, probably the biggest case that I've covered. The first case that really brought me into covering cases on YouTube. Was justice truly served in that case? Because Brian Laundrie is gone. I mean, there was always, in most of the cases that I've covered, it was always this loose end, this untold chapter, if you will. And the type of person I am, I'm a completionist. Like, even if a movie is horrible, I could watch a movie for an hour and not be interested in it at all. It could be terrible, but I have to finish it. I have to. Because I don't like wondering about the what ifs. I want to know the end of the story. And so many of these true crime cases, we don't get the end of the story, or we wait years upon years and years. And here with the Quentin Simon case that I recently covered, we got an arrest. And now with this case, the Shanquella Robinson case, we get another arrest. And I'm really, really happy about it because I wasn't so sure this would happen. When I first started looking into this story, it didn't seem like anything was going to be done. In fact, the authorities were saying that there was no evidence of foul play or anything. Although it seemed evident that something had to have happened to Shanquella. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. If it wasn't for people spreading this story, I don't think this case would have been solved. And if it wasn't for Shanquella's parents going out there talking to people, and especially Shanquella's father, I can't speak for everyone, but I know Shanquella's father specifically. He really touched my heart with some of the things he said. And he, after hearing his words, I knew that I would have to continue covering this story no matter what. Even if this stretched on for 15 years, I was going to keep covering this case. Because I wanted Shanquella's story not only to be told, but I wanted there to be some justice. I wanted something to be done in a case where it seemed like nothing was going to happen. So I am ecstatic. I'm a little giddy right now, and I know it sounds weird because of the situation. But, when you're covering true crime cases and you're covering cases about people tragically dying, you don't get much things to cling on to that you can say is that's good news. You know what I'm saying? You don't get many things that you can cling on to and be happy about. So we have to take what we get. And I think we kind of got what we set out to get. Although it's not over yet, we have an arrest. And it was so close to these people just walking away scot-free, as if nothing happened down in Mexico. Now, I want to go ahead and hop into this article so I can give you all just a better idea of what is happening here. Because I was kind of skeptical at first, but it appears this is official. During the night of November 28th, Daejhanae Jackson was arrested by Interpol agents after a control judge issued an arrest warrant against her for the crime of femicide of Shanquella Robinson, murdered on October 29th in the Cabo Villas complex in this tourist destination. Daejhanae Jackson was placed in federal custody and is waiting to begin her extradition process to Mexico, where she will be formally accused of the femicide of the 25-year-old businesswoman. So, man, Daejhanae is currently sitting in a jail in America, probably eating better meals now than she's going to eat for the rest of her life. It's crazy because, Daejhanae is in jail right now, and jail food sucks. But Daejhanae, you better enjoy this jail food that you're eating while you're in America, because once you go over to Mexico, there ain't no telling what's going to happen. And, I think we've all, well, not all of us, but if you know anything about Mexican prisons, it's not a place you want to be. I mean, of course you don't want to be in any prison, but I would take an American prison over a Mexican prison any day of the week. Not even close. And I can sit here with confidence and tell you that I don't think Daejhanae is going to last that long over there. Although I will say I don't know how things operate as far as on the women's side goes, but I can only assume that things get ugly over there as well. Okay? So she's going to have one hell of a road ahead of her. And, I mean, she can act tough while she was attacking Shanquella. All right. You wanted to be the tough guy or the tough girl. And you wanted to put your hands on someone who was defenseless, who didn't want to fight. I hope you have that same energy when you reach this Mexican jail, when you reach this Mexican prison, because it's going to be a whole nother story. And I can only assume that Daejhanae is going to stick out like a Thor thumb over there. A Thor thumb. A sore thumb. But now I want to know what's going to happen going forward, because we have other friends who are involved. And this still brings me back to that second video, because I don't understand why, if there is a second video with someone else attacking Shanquella, why is there only one arrest warrant? And why has there only been one arrest made? I don't know how things necessarily work over there, but over here, just being there on the scene of this crime, that's a charge, especially if you knew that some type of physical altercation was going to go down. And then lying about it afterwards, it literally blows my mind, the type of stuff that people get away with sometimes when other people on a day-to-day basis are getting hit with the book for minuscule minor charges. Meanwhile, you could videotape a murder, leave a dead body in a hotel room in Mexico, fly back to America, lie to everyone about the situation, and still not get charged with anything. I don't feel like authorities would ever be that lenient with me, and I don't think they would be that lenient with you. So I don't know why we always hear these stories of the legal system being so lax on these people. It's almost like they show more sympathy towards people involved in murders and in like SAs and stuff like that, as opposed to petty crimes. It's a really weird situation. But still, it all brings me back to this talk about the second video, because we haven't seen the second video. And part of me feels like this whole talk about the second video is something that Daejhanae and her people put out there to kind of throw other people under the bus. Because obviously, Daejhanae, you're the one on video attacking Shanquella. You're the main one that's going to go down. So I feel like, putting that rumor out there, or maybe it's not a rumor, maybe it's true, but putting that information out there. You know what I mean? So regardless if the video is real or it's fake, Daejhanae and her people putting that information out there shows you that they're trying to drag other people down in this situation, regardless if the video is real or fake. So that should tell you right there that when Daejhanae gets, when they take her into that interrogation room, Daejhanae is going to be pointing the finger all over the place. And I feel like the authorities already have a good enough case that they could arrest some of those other friends that were over there. So ain't no telling what's going to happen once they talk to Daejhanae some more. Maybe she's going to throw more of them under the bus, or, accuse them of other things. Who knows? It's going to be a really crazy situation. But also, there's this sense of uncertainty, at least with me, because I don't know how things work over there. You know what I mean? I don't know how they're going to go about the situation. I could maybe speak more freely if we were talking about what happens here in America, because I'm more confident with my knowledge about how these things play out over here. But over there, sometimes it seems almost no holds barred in a way. I don't know if that's the right word to describe it, but it just seems like anything could happen. You know what I mean? Like over here, it's like I know you gotta follow certain processes, and I'm not saying you don't have to follow those processes over in Mexico, but I think over in Mexico, it's easier for you to just throw someone under the jail and throw away the key and just walk away. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's gonna happen here, but regardless, it's not looking good for Daejhanae. The other friends, I know they are sweating bullets right now. And they should be. Because karma's coming your way. Even if you don't get arrested, and I think some of you should be arrested, even if you aren't arrested, karma is coming for you. Karma always comes back around. And you all knew Shanquella was going to be attacked. And you all knew Shanquella was dead. And you left her behind and you lied about it. And best believe, even if the authorities don't get you, your karma is coming. And it's going to probably be worse than if the authorities got you. So, this situation, it angers me so much because it's such an uncalled for situation. We deal with these random murders and these other cases, and all of it's uncalled for, don't get me wrong. But your own friends on vacation, you should have been having a good time. And instead you're attacking people while they're naked and taking their life. And that just pisses me off because I know that Shanquella should have been able to feel comfortable and safe surrounded by friends or associates. But instead she was taken out. Her life was taken. Her light was dimmed by the same people that she chose to surround herself with. But I would like to give a shout out to everyone else covering this case. You know, here on YouTube, there's a lot of drama on YouTube. And you get people messaging you all the time saying this person's talking bad about you. This person's talking behind your back. But it's always nice when you hear that people are talking behind your back in a good way. Meaning they aren't talking crap about you. They're singing your praises or suggesting that other people go to your channel and subscribe and shouting you out. And I always appreciate hearing from other people that other people are talking good about me behind my back. So I would like to shout out The Pascal Show. I would like to shout out Down the Rabbit Hole, because those are two other channels that have been covering this case and they've been doing a great job as well. So be sure to check them out. But for now, I'm going to just sit back. We're going to relax. We're going to watch this situation. We're going to see how things play out. We're going to be here with more updates. And I will also be updating you all over on the Swagit app. So be sure to download that app. But I want to know how you all feel about all of this, because I know you got strong feelings just like me. Let me know what you think about all of this down in the comments below. Do you think the other friends should be arrested? Do you think they should slide on by? Let me know down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.